Welcome to this introduction to Opal software usage tutorial. The objective of this tutorial is to guide users in managing data from epidemiological studies within the Opal application software. The public target of this tutorial is any data managers working for an individual study or study consortia wanting to use Opal as a data warehouse. This tutorial describes some features of the Opal application software. The description of the features will not be exhaustive, but is intending to allow quick use and understanding of the various possibilities offered by this application. This tutorial is intending for users of the web application, after Opal application has been installed and configured. Before using the functionalities available in Opal, you need first a username and password to be able to log in. For more information, you can refer to the documentation on opaldoc.obiba.org. Let's start by uploading a file from a local directory by clicking on Upload. You can select the file to be uploaded into your Opal directory. As I mentioned, this section has different features that can be used to store and manage a file. For example, by clicking to the file, you can copy the file or cut it to move it to another place. You can also rename the file or using the icon in the top of left menu, you can also remove the file. Under the User section, you have the Project section. The project allows you to manage the files associated with projects. This section has the same functionalities that I have just described. We have just seen how to upload data to your personal folder. We can now move on to the next step and see how to view and manage data tables in different projects. A project is a repository of data and associated data dictionary. In a project, data can be imported, exported, analyzed, and transformed. Projects also offer access controls to the data dictionaries, the summary statistics, and the individual data. Before uploading data, the user needs to create a project by clicking on Add Project and fill in the mandatory section name and click on Save. Once the project has been created, you can now create a table into the project environment by clicking on Import. You can select the data format of the file that your user wants to import. Opal supports various data formats, including CSV, SPSS, SAS, and XML. For other types of data import, for example from REDCap or repeated data, please refer to the documentation on opaldoc.obiba.org. You can now select the data to be imported. For this example, I just previously imported a data in CSV format, so I will just select on CSV and click on Next. I will select the data and click on Select, Next, and Finish. You can visualize the loading process in the Task section located on the left side of the screen. We have just imported a table into the project we have just created. Looking at the table, the variables in the imported table are in text format and contain no metadata except the name of the variable extracted from the data file. Metadata is a set of information that describes the content of variable, for example, label, the description of the variables, the value type, the unit, or the description of the categories. It is important to notice that you can have automatically the metadata describing the data if you import data in SPSS format or SAS format. For this example, I imported a CSV format. So, in the next step, we will see how to add the metadata to describe the data. To add the metadata describing the data, you need to use a data dictionary in Opal format. You can find a template in the section Add Table, add Update Table from Dictionary, and click on Excel Template. In this tutorial, I have already prepared the data dictionary. Here is the different information that we will integrate to the data. To add the metadata, I just have to go to Add Table, Add View, give a name to the data dictionary, and select the data. Then I will select the data dictionary that I need to upload. And click on Save. As you can see, now we have the label description, the value type, and the different categories. We can select a variable to visualize the different metadata that we have just added to the data table. As we can see, now we have the different category, the label description, and the full description of the variable. It is important to notice that you can add some categories or change the label by clicking on Edit Category to add the categories, or click on the different icon to change the label or the description. It is also important to notice that the different metadata is not exhaustive. For more information, you can refer to the documentation on opaldoc.obiba.org. Let's go back to the list of variables and let's see now how to visualize the data. If I click on a specific variable, for example weight measured, in the summary section, I will be able to visualize the distribution of the variable with an histogram. We have also a normal probability plot. Under this section, we have the descriptive statistics. For example, the number of participants, the min and max, the mean, or the median. In the values section, we can also visualize the individual data. Thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial.